Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be learning all about the famous artist Vincent van Gogh. Let's begin by looking at in more detail who he was. Vincent van Gogh was a Dutch artist. He painted portraits and landscapes. This portrait that you can see on the screen now is actually a self-portrait that he completed of himself. He used watercolours and oil paints for his work, and he is famous for using bright colours and bold brushstrokes. You can see the way that he has used these in the self-portrait here. Have a closer look and see if you can spot the different colours and the bold brushstrokes he has used. Now let's look at some more background information. Vincent van Gogh was born in 1853 in the Netherlands. He did lots of travelling across Europe, and when he was in London he was amazed by all of the art that he saw in galleries. By the age of 27 he decided to become an artist himself, but up until that point he'd been lots of different things indeed. He'd had dreams of working for the church, he had been a shop assistant and a teacher. All of these experiences were really vital as they inspired his artwork. Here was another self-portrait that he completed. Can you spot the bold brushstrokes he has used and the different bright colours he's chosen for this picture? Now let's look at what inspired him to become an artist in the first place. So in 1879, Van Gogh's brother suggested that he become an artist, and he went to art school in Brussels and started to learn all about drawing. In 1882, he visited his relative Anton Mauve, who introduced him to painting with oil paint, and this was one of his favourite choices for his artwork. In 1885, he produced his first important painting called The Potato Eaters, and this was one of the first paintings that he is recognised for. In 1886, he moved to Paris, where he discovered the work of some artists called the French Impressionists, and these really inspired his art. Now let's look at his own artistic style. He liked to paint the places that he visited. He also liked to paint portraits of not only people he met, but also painting portraits of himself, like the ones that we've just had a look at. He actually made over 30 self-portraits in total. He said that portraits were the only thing in painting that moved me deeply. He painted in a style known as post-impressionism, which refers to the use of bright colours and symbols to show emotions and feelings in artwork. This painting here, Wheatfield with Crows from 1890, shows those bright colours and choices really well. Have a think about what emotions and feelings Van Gogh might have been trying to get across in this painting here. To finish off, let's have a look at some more of Van Gogh's famous pieces of artwork. Do you recognise any of them? I hope you've enjoyed learning all about Van Gogh today.